Have you ever felt a shiver down your spine, a sense that unseen eyes are watching even when you're completely alone? What if I told you that the very strategies used to protect ancient empires, tactics forged in a world of kings and spies, are now being reborn in the digital shadows, shaping the unseen battles fought in cyberspace? This isn't a scene from a futuristic thriller, it's a profound, almost unsettling reality, rooted in a text over 2 millennia old, the Arthashastra. This ancient Indian treatise, attributed to the legendary strategist Chanakya, was a master guide for statecraft, espionage, and warfare. Imagine for a moment that the profound wisdom of a man who advised emperors on the most intricate forms of intelligence gathering is now, in an unexpected twist of fate, influencing the very hands that defend our digital lives. The parallels are so striking, so deeply woven into the fabric of modern cybersecurity, that they might just make you question everything you thought you knew about protecting our interconnected world. For centuries, Chanakya's Arthashastra has stood as a testament to strategic brilliance, a detailed manual for maintaining power and order through meticulous planning and profound foresight. He meticulously outlined a sophisticated network of spies, individuals disguised as ascetics, merchants, astrologers, and even poisoners. Their mission? To infiltrate every layer of society, from the royal court to the common marketplace, gathering vital intelligence to protect the kingdom from both internal dissent and external threats. These were not mere informants. They were masters of deception, their lives dedicated to the silent art of information warfare. They would report on the loyalty of officials, the sentiments of the populace, and the movements of rival kingdoms. This ancient system, designed for a world of chariots and swords, finds startling echoes in our digital age. Consider the modern cybersecurity landscape. We talk about honeypots, digital traps designed to lure in cyber attackers, collecting data on their methods and intentions. These are, in essence, the digital descendants of Chanakya's disguised agents, gathering intelligence on the enemy's tactics without direct confrontation. Or think about insider threat management, a critical and often terrifying aspect of modern digital defense. This involves identifying and neutralizing threats that originate from within an organization, disgruntled employees, compromised accounts, or even unwitting individuals. This directly mirrors Chanakya's intense focus on rooting out disloyalty and subversion from within his own kingdom's ranks. He understood that the greatest threats often come from within, a truth that remains painfully relevant in today's interconnected systems. It's a silent, high-stakes chess game, where the moves are made not with pawns and knights but with lines of code and packets of data, and the ancient wisdom of Chanakya continues to whisper strategies across the millennia. Now let's delve into a truly fascinating and perhaps unsettling comparison: ancient surveillance versus modern data mining. Chanakya's spy network was vast, designed to capture every whisper, every secret, every potential threat to the stability of the empire. This might immediately bring to mind the immense data collection efforts of modern intelligence agencies, most notably the NSA. They too gather colossal amounts of information, employing sophisticated algorithms to sift through the digital deluge, searching for patterns, for anomalies, for threats. It's a digital panopticon where every click, every message, every online interaction can be a piece of a much larger, often hidden puzzle. The sheer scale of this data mining is almost incomprehensible. For instance, the revelations in 2013 by Edward Snowden exposed programs like PRISM, which allowed the NSA to collect internet communications from major United States internet companies, and the bulk collection of telephone metadata, creating an unprecedented map of global communication networks. This wasn't just about targeting specific individuals, it was about collecting data on a massive, almost indiscriminate scale to identify potential connections and threats. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. While the NSA's surveillance is external and technologically driven, some ancient yogic practices, especially those tied to advanced meditation and introspection, involved a form of internal surveillance. Not of others, but of the self. Yogis sought to achieve heightened states of awareness, to observe their own thoughts, emotions, and subtle bodily processes with profound detachment and clarity. This was a journey inward, a quest for self-mastery and understanding the fundamental nature of reality, rather than an external monitoring of others. While there's no direct historical evidence of yogic surveillance in the sense of spying on others, the philosophical underpinnings of deep yogic introspection, of observing without judgment, of understanding interconnectedness, offer a stark contrast to the often invasive nature of modern digital surveillance. The question then becomes, when does the pursuit of security cross the line into an unacceptable invasion of privacy? Where do we, as a society, draw the boundary between necessary defense and pervasive intrusion? This leads us directly to a profound ethical dilemma, one that Chanakya himself wrestled with: the concept of dharma in warfare. Dharma, a cornerstone of ancient Indian philosophy, encompasses righteousness, moral duty, and cosmic order. Chanakya, despite his pragmatic and often ruthless advice on statecraft, consistently emphasized that all actions, even those seemingly Machiavellian, must ultimately serve the greater good, the protection and prosperity of the state and its people. In the context of cyber warfare, this translates into a deeply complex debate. Is it morally justifiable to launch preemptive cyber attacks, even if they prevent a larger catastrophe? What are the ethical ramifications of employing deception tactics like sophisticated phishing campaigns or honeypots that might inadvertently ensnare innocent parties or blur the lines of truth? The digital battlefield is a new frontier, but the ancient questions of right and wrong, of duty and consequence, remain profoundly relevant. For example, the ongoing debate around offensive cyber operations and their potential for unintended escalation highlights the urgent need for a modern ethical framework. A 2024 report by the United Nations Institute for Disarmament Research emphasized the growing risk of miscalculation and unintended conflict in cyberspace due to the lack of clear international norms. The digital realm demands a new kind of dharma, a new moral compass to guide our actions. If these complex questions resonate with you, if you find yourself grappling with the unseen ethical battles of our digital age, hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective is crucial in this ongoing conversation. Let's talk about the sheer scale of the cyber threat landscape, a landscape that makes Chanakya's ancient battlefield seem almost quaint. In 2023 alone, the average cost of a data breach globally reached an astonishing $4.45 million, a figure that has been steadily climbing for years, according to IBM's annual cost of a data breach report. This isn't just about financial loss, it's about shattered trust, compromised national security, and the erosion of personal privacy. We're talking about sophisticated ransomware attacks that cripple hospitals, nation-state-sponsored cyber espionage that steals critical intellectual property, and phishing campaigns so cunning they can trick even the most vigilant among us. Each of these attacks, in its own way, mirrors the ancient art of deception and infiltration that Chanakya mastered. Cybercriminals, like Chanakya's spies, often exploit human vulnerabilities, curiosity, fear, greed to gain access to systems. They use social engineering, a modern form of psychological manipulation, to bypass even the most robust technological defenses. Consider the Stuxnet attack, a highly sophisticated cyber weapon discovered in 2010, believed to have been developed by nation-states to disrupt Iran's nuclear program. This was not a simple hack. It was a meticulously crafted digital weapon, designed to infiltrate, observe, and ultimately sabotage physical infrastructure. This level of precision, of long-term planning and covert operation, is a direct echo of Chanakya's strategic genius. He would have admired the patience, the layered approach, and the ultimate goal of weakening an adversary without direct military confrontation. The digital realm has simply provided a new, invisible arena for these age-old power struggles. But it's not all doom and gloom. Just as Chanakya emphasized the importance of a strong defense and proactive measures, modern cybersecurity is constantly evolving. The concept of zero-trust architecture, where no user or device is inherently trusted, regardless of their location, directly aligns with Chanakya's inherent skepticism and his insistence on constant verification. Defense-in-depth strategies, which involve multiple layers of security controls, from firewalls to intrusion detection systems, are a direct manifestation of Chanakya's principles of fortification and layered defense for a kingdom. And the growing emphasis on threat intelligence sharing among organizations, where companies collaborate to share information about emerging threats and vulnerabilities, is a modern equivalent of Chanakya's alliances and information networks, designed to bolster collective security. It's a testament to the enduring power of his ideas that they find such direct application in a world he could never have imagined. So, what does this mean for us living in an increasingly interconnected and vulnerable world? It means that the timeless lessons of Chanakya, the ancient master of strategy, are not just historical curiosities. They are vital blueprints for navigating the treacherous waters of modern cybersecurity. We are not merely battling lines of malicious code or faceless hackers. We are engaged in a sophisticated strategic dance that mirrors the ancient struggles for power, survival, and dominance. The future of our digital lives, the sanctity of our privacy, and the very foundation of our interconnected society hinges on our collective ability to learn from the past, to adapt ancient wisdom to the unprecedented challenges of the digital age. It's a continuous struggle, a silent war fought in the unseen corners of the internet, and the stakes have never been higher. The next time you connect online, the next time you send an email or browse a website, remember the enduring legacy of Chanakya, his ancient tactics subtly woven into the very algorithms that protect and sometimes threaten our digital existence. The echoes of his wisdom resonate in every firewall, every encryption, every defense mechanism. If this journey into the fascinating intersection of ancient wisdom and cutting-edge technology has ignited a spark of curiosity within you, then share this video with your friends, with anyone who seeks to understand the hidden forces shaping our digital age. And for more profound insights into the life secrets and mysteries of the universe, subscribe to Universal Insights. Tell us in the comments below. What are your thoughts on Arthashastra AI? Do you believe ancient strategies can truly safeguard our future in cyberspace? Your perspective, your questions, and your engagement are not just welcome, they are essential in this ongoing conversation.